Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today is another tag video. So today's tag video is the get to know you tag. I do not know who created this, I'm sorry. I was also not tagged by anybody. This is just 12 questions to help you get to know me as a person. Question number 1 is, what is your favorite book? Are we ready for this discussion? We're gonna go with Percy Jackson by Rick Riordan, because I've talked about this like way too much on my channel, but I love this series, and I love the characters. It got me into reading, it got me into being a writer. Like, what more can I say? If I had to go with probably an individual book, I'll go with Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, just because I identify with Kath so much in this book. Like, literally, Kath is me. Question number 2 is, what was your favorite book 5 years ago? How long was 5 years ago? Yeah, it was probably sophomore year of high school, so I'm gonna have to go with Percy Jackson, because that's probably what it still was at the time, because I read Percy Jackson in middle school, so yeah, Percy Jackson. Question number 3 is favorite duology, trilogy, and series. Have I read any duologies? I don't think I have. So favorite trilogy would probably have to be Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. If you haven't read it, you should totally read it. And as for series, Percy Jackson. I've already said I love Percy Jackson. Question number 4 is, what was the last book you read? So for this question, I don't know if you mean like the last book I finished or the last book I physically picked up and read. So I'm gonna go with the last one I physically picked up and read, because it's here in my room and I don't want to go outside to go get the other one. But that's gonna be The Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling. This is the final book in Harry Potter, if you did not know. I am like 2/3 of the way through and I'm trying so hard to finish. I've been reading this book for a couple months, but school's been kicking my butt, and I also just kind of don't want to finish it because I know what happens at the end, but I'm like, I need to finish it. Question number 5 is, what is the last poetry book you read? This one, I had to read it for class, is The Scattered Poems by Jack Kerouac. Some of them I read it and I didn't quite understand it, because poetry is definitely not my strong suit. Like, no, we just don't get along. So there was that, and then we read over it in class, and I kind of understood some of it, and then others I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Question number 6 is, what book has mostly influenced your life? I guess I have to go with Percy Jackson again on this one, not because it's like made me like change my ways of my life or anything like that, because that definitely hasn't happened, but just that, you know, it influenced me so much. Like, it got me into reading, so I started picking up more books and reading more and enjoying it. And then it got me really thinking as I got older, like, you know, I enjoy reading. I enjoy having this fictional escape from the world, that it's got me wanting to be a writer. Like, I have a freaking Percy Jackson tattoo, guys. Like, it's impacted me so much in that way that, you know, it's kind of like what I want to do with my life. I guess getting into a lot deeper here, I hadn't really thought about that, but now that I'm thinking about this question, would also have to be Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. This is also one of my favorite books. I love it, and part of it is I really relate to Charlie. I have struggled with a lot of things growing up. I was not sexually molested or anything like that, like, not like that. But particularly like the end of middle school and early high school, and still today, I've really like experienced it like this current year of college. I've struggled a lot with bad thoughts and, you know, all that stuff. Like, I feel being in a bad place. Like, I just really related to Charlie, and also like finding your niche and like your friends and stuff. Like, I related to it, and I'm really not trying to get into a lot here, just because I really don't like to talk about it to begin with. But it has showed me, like, you know, it does get better, you know. You can make it through anything. And it was really refreshing to read from a character that I really could relate to. So yeah, now that this video has gone in that direction, let's turn it away from the depressing stuff. Number 7 is a book that made you ugly cry. I don't have a soul, therefore I do not cry. Just kidding. No, I have noticed within the last couple of years, like, I don't know if it's my hormones or what, but like, I like cry at so much, and I'm just like, why am I crying? I would not normally cry at this, but you know, the perks of being a girl. God, I hate it. Probably the one like I can distinctly remember, like, that is, oh my god, I like bawled so hard. I was in middle school, and it's Yellowfang's Prophecy, I believe is what it's called. It's one of like the side companion books to the Warrior series by Aaron Hunter, and this book, I mean, I don't think anybody is gonna read this because they're not great books to begin with, but I enjoyed them because they were about cats. And the worst part was, as I had started reading the scene on the bus coming home from school, and I immediately stopped, and I waited until I got into the house, and I sat down and I read it. I just remember I was bawling so hard, like I couldn't get control of my sobs. It was so bad, and it's so embarrassing saying it now. Question number 8 is a book that made you laugh. I'm gonna go with Trials of Apollo, the Hidden Oracle. This is book 1. I haven't read book 2 yet, and book 3 is about to come out. This is just so funny. Like, a lot of his books are really funny to begin with, but just seeing everything from Apollo's point of view, and the way he's just so ditzy, and like the way he thinks and stuff, it just like makes it like a million times better. Like, I found myself laughing so much throughout that book. It's ridiculous, and definitely like I would suggest it if you need a laugh, but like at the same time, if you're gonna read that, you have to have read all the other books. Question number 9 is a character you would like to be for a day. This is interesting because so many characters I would love to be. I don't think I could survive in their world. Like, I'd love to be Vin from Mistborn, but like, I'm not badass like that. I also don't like getting really dirty either. I would like to be a shadow hunter, but I don't think I could kick ass and fight demons because I'm a weakling. I would like to be a demigod, but I don't know how I would feel being chased by monsters all the time and, you know, being a pawn in the gods' games. I guess I would trade places if you know, or post Voldemort and everything, just trade places with a random chick at Hogwarts. I would love to be a witch, and like, but of course you'd have to be in Ravenclaw because I'm a Ravenclaw. I would love that, like, to be a witch, but like in a time when, like, you know, the whole world's not ending or something like that. I would enjoy that so much. Or I'd probably like to trade places with Kath because her boyfriend's super cute and he can give me free coffee at Starbucks. Like, who doesn't want that? Question number 10 is a book that was so good you dreamt about it. I don't have an answer for this question. No, I don't have anything for this. Number 11 is a book you DNF'd. So for this one, I'm gonna go with Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. This book, funny story about this. So I was supposed to take an AP class for my senior English class for high school, and this was the book we were supposed to read over the summer. I read like the first chapter of Frankenstein, and I was like, my brain cannot handle this. So I like shut it and transferred into, funny enough, I transferred into a college class, like a dual credit college class, which was super easy. It was way easier than AP would have been, and I was gonna fail the test anyways because I hadn't passed any of my other AP exams. I'm like, why did I even pay to take this test? I'm not even getting college credit for it. But so I like stopped after that first chapter. It's just, I don't know, maybe someday I'll go back and reread Frankenstein, but I'm still kind of like, Frankenstein. Okay, so finally, last question. Question 12 is, what books are you excited to read? My friend just got me for my birthday, which I haven't gotten yet. She got me The Cursed Child and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them for my birthday, and so I'm really excited to read those. Even though I know I've heard a lot of bad things about The Cursed Child, but she honestly enjoyed it. She said it gave her a lot of closure. I am so excited to read so many books. And that's it for this tag video. All the people I tag are down below, and I will link their channels if you want to check them out, which you totally should. They're such awesome people. So yeah, that's it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I post new videos every Thursday. All my social media links are down below if you want to friend me, follow me, or whatevs. It's totally cool with me. Until then, I will see you guys next Thursday. Goodbye!